What's up, guys? My name's Nasor. If you don't already know me, 22 years old, and I'm gonna start making content. My content is gonna be around business. I'm also gonna throw in some like self improvement stuff, and maybe even like some fashion and sneaker stuff because I was in that area for a little bit. I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but um, it's something I enjoy doing. So why not talk about it? It took me about 3 weeks to actually start to do this. I don't know why it took me so long because if I would have started 3 weeks ago, I'd have already had the insight that I needed. But I'm just happy I started because a lot of people don't start at all. Okay, there's a little spin to the business content that I'm going to be putting out. I'm not the best at business, so I don't want to give out business advice that's only going to get you this far. I'll leave that to the gurus who can actually get you that far. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I do, and you can decide if you're going to, take some of the stuff that I do, or if you're going to say, hey, that guy's doing this shit completely wrong. Maybe even give me some tips and say, hey, you should do it this way. And I might try it out. I might not. So what I will do with the business content is show you how I'm improving my businesses. I have one, Waste Wizards Property Services. With that one, I do junk removal. I do some moving jobs, but mostly junk removal. And you can, see the process of that. Maybe that's something you've been thinking about and you want to get into that space. See what I do, see how you can do it. Give you guys some free game, but it's only gonna get you as far as I've gotten. You implement the way that you want to do it, and you can get as far as you want to go. The other thing that I do is I resell. I've been doing this since I was probably 17. It's probably the thing that's stuck with me the most. I buy electronics for the low, I sell for the high. Maybe I'll show you guys some of the profits, some of the things that I'm buying. Maybe in your own area you could do the same thing, or even if you're in my area, copy what I'm doing and make some easy cash. With the personal development side of it, it's gonna be just like the business stuff. I'm only gonna show you what I've done and what I've accomplished and the results that I've got. I don't want to give you some advice that I've never done. People do this shit a lot, and it's like, how are you gonna give me advice and you haven't even done it yourself? So I'll give you some stuff that I have proof of. The reason why I do want to focus on personal development is because I'm just trying to be the best version of myself. I can show you what habits I'm kicking, which habits I'm bringing on into my life, and you can be your own judge if you want to do it or if you don't want to do it. That's simple. Also, with the personal development, I'm going through a weight loss series. Maybe you could say, I don't know. I used to be really big at a point in time, like a year and a half ago, but I've currently lost a lot of weight, and I want to get back down to like what I used to walk around at, maybe around like 165, 170. But I want to be yoked, so I probably won't walk around at that weight. It might be like 180. But I'm just trying to get cut, and who doesn't want to be fit? You guys can go through that series with me. I'll show you what I'm eating, how many calories I'm burning a day, how many calories I'm intaking, how my sleep's looking, and maybe I'll show you what I'm doing in the gym. But it's, someone on YouTube could probably give you better advice than what I could give you. But yeah, I'll show you that, and you can just follow my journey. I did mention fashion and shoes. About maybe I started getting into that like senior year of high school, and I've been doing it for probably like 2 or 3 years after that. I made decent money with sneakers. It was cool. Probably like it's definitely more than average, but to me it was just cool. But the thing is, when the sneaker market dropped, I wasn't really in tune. I didn't really have a system to keep my business afloat of selling sneakers. I still resell stuff because I can resell other items and I'm really good at that. But with sneakers, the market crashed and I had a bunch of inventory. And say I paid, let's just look at $1. I paid $1 for a product. When the sneaker market crashed, I had to sell everything for probably 50 cents on the dollar. But it's part of the game. The people that do survive that usually already have systems in place where they're only doing one type of sales. I was just dibbling and dabbling in many other types of selling, and it kind of fucked me. But you live and you learn, and maybe I'll get back into it, but I don't think so. I don't want to keep on switching what I'm doing. I'm just trying to stick to one thing and get really good at it, and this is part of it. If I do get short on content, I think a good filler might be dropping random thoughts, what I see just out there in the world. Maybe quoting other business people, but I don't know if that's what I really want to do. I might just leave that up to them. But I'll probably just say like what's on my mind, get your opinion on it. Maybe ask you guys questions as well. Just random something. Just make sure that I'm on top of it and posting as much as I can. So what do I gain from this? Basically, I want to create a network of people that enjoy my stuff. I want to document what I'm doing, and I want to improve my life. But I'll give you a deeper breakdown. So I want to provide value to the people that are maybe in the same boat as me. You're starting a new company. Maybe you're first 2 years of your company, first 3 years of your company, you're having some problems, or maybe you're doing really good at a certain area. I think my channel could bring a lot of people like me together and maybe share thoughts, maybe get better at this or that. But that's what I enjoy doing the most. So that's the content that I want to put out. For a moment, I wanted to just put out fashion and shoes because I feel like a lot of people relate to it, but it's like there's no real purpose to it. There's something I could really gain from it, except maybe some money, but I want, if I'm making money, I want it to be like a little purposeful. So that's why I chose this. Another good reason why I am doing this is so that I can share my goals with you guys. Let you guys be a part of the journey. If you don't want to be part of the journey, it's pretty easy. You just unfollow or you don't subscribe. But it's nice because you get a little extra set of motivation, or you might get a little bit of tips. It just makes sense. Another reason why I am sticking to business content and personal development is because there's so many other types of content out there that's distracting. Like I said, the shoes and fashion stuff, yeah, it's cool. People really enjoy that, but it's just distracting from what your actual goals or your dreams are. So I just want to focus on what my goals and my dreams are and share it with you guys. Maybe I can motivate you guys to stick with what you want to do, and maybe skip that football game that you wanted to go to. Basically, it's just another way of me showing me being authentic and just giving you guys raw content of what actually is happening. I don't want to give you any fake shit. You'll know. You can tell when someone's fucking dropping some fake shit or if they're being authentic. But you'll know by the type of content that I drop, and you can decide yourself if you want to consume it or if you don't want to consume it. Pretty simple. But ultimately, I am doing this for myself. I'm trying to fulfill a purpose here. And then this also gives me something to look back at, something to document my journey. Say I do make it, say I don't make it. This is a good way to see what I did do, what I did wrong, just how I started. Let's say you're 10 years old again, not even 10 years old. Let's say you had the chance to bring a camera with you everywhere when you were 10 years old, and you could take those videos up to now. Would you do that, or would you not do that? I think when I'm 30 years old, I don't think I'll regret that I recorded. Maybe say this only lasts 6 months, which I don't plan on it doing. I told myself at least a year. Say I did do this for a year, I could always look back at this and say, all right, I did this, I did that. It's just cool. I like it. I think I'll enjoy it. Okay. Now, with you, if you do want to consume my content, I have something nice for you. With what I do with reselling, or just me, my general life, I tend to gamble. I tend to buy extra shit that I probably shouldn't buy, or I'll have product that just doesn't sell. And with you guys following me, you guys get to take the advantage of getting it for free. Yeah, I could try to sell it to you guys, but if I couldn't sell it on my own, and so I try to have a 30-day turnaround because that just works best for me. You don't have to think about some shit that you bought 30 days ago. If I don't sell it within the 30 days, or if the product's cheap enough, I'm thinking about just opening up a website and dropping it on there. Maybe giving access to the certain people who turn on notifications or subscribe, and you guys can enjoy the perks of my downfall. Yeah, that's ultimately it. I just wanted to explain what I'm doing. I know I didn't have to explain, but it's nice to have that little content. And also, maybe I can look back in a year and be like, "Damn, this guy was so ass on camera." I've improved a lot. I have dropped some YouTube videos, and that has helped me with talking on camera. But I'm not all the way there. I'm not all the way there. Nobody's ever all the way there. But yeah, I'm just trying. I'm starting. Have a good day.